Today we'll begin just by coming to a comfortable seated position on the mat. Just a position that we can hold for the next couple minutes. Rest your hands wherever feels comfortable and gently close your eyes. Take a minute to just notice your breath and notice your body. Where does your breath fall? Is it short and shallow? Or maybe it's deep belly breaths. Hold no judgment as to how your breath rests or how your body feels. Can you notice the areas where you hold tension in your body? Maybe it's in your forehead, maybe it's in your hips. Just bring awareness to these areas and direct the breath to these places. For the next 60 minutes, I encourage you just to bring yourself to the mat. Let go of your past self and let go of any expectations. Just allow your body to move and for you to be present, to create time and space for yourself. At any point in the practice, you may come to a downward facing dog or to child's pose, or just grab a sip of water and sit back. Can we bring our palms to heart center? Maybe just rub them together, creating a little bit of friction and energy and heat. And can you bring your palms to rest on an area of your body that needs some love? Feel yourself giving space for these areas. I invite you to dedicate this practice to someone you love dearly. It may be a loved one, it may be yourself, it may be the entire universe. Hold this intention in your heart. Come back to it whenever you need. Let's take a collective breath together. Inhale into the belly. And can we sigh audibly? And on your own pace, let's come to a tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and just focus on this neutral spine position, navel drawing towards your spine. This is a position and an engagement we'll come back to frequently throughout the practice. Can we inhale, drop the chest, lift the chin, and exhale, round out your back, pushing the mat away from you. Inhale, drop the chest. Exhale, dome the shoulders. And now going at your own pace, continue these cat-cow postures. Maybe you want to make them a little bit more dynamic. Maybe rocking back and forth, or from side to side. Finding movement in your spine. Be playful here, explore your body and how it moves, and how it feels different from day to day. And on your last exhale, let's come back to child's pose. And just gently reach arms forward, forehead on the mat. And maybe you want to rock your forehead from side to side. Maybe this will release some tension in the neck. Once again, you're free to come to child's pose at any point in this practice. Wonderful. Let's come up slightly. Tuck your toes underneath you. And we're going to be pushing up to our first downward facing dog of the practice. Taking your time, coming into this position. Maybe you're keeping a deep bend in the knees as we warm up the hamstrings and the legs. I encourage you to focus on rolling your shoulders down and back your spine, and to rotate so the inner part of your elbows face towards the front of the mat. We're pedaling it out right now, just getting some movement into your legs. Can we inhale? Come up to our toes, bend our knees, look forward, and on your exhale, jump, step, or hop to the front of your mat. Take a forward fold here, finding the decompression of the spine. Taking a slight bend in the knees. We grab opposite elbows. Just ragdoll from side to side. Feeling your crown lengthening towards the floor. And let's slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Shake it out a little bit. And let's take a moment just to ground ourselves into our mountain position. Maybe spreading out the toes and rocking from side to side on your feet, feeling your weight distribution. Once again, the engagement of the core, the navel to the spine. You'll feel a slight tuck of the tailbone here. Shoulders down and back. Can we inhale, reach up to the sky? Let's interlace our fingers above our heads and create a steeple with your pointer fingers. And on the exhale, let's lean towards the right. Continue to ground through our left foot, finding length in the left side body. Sending our breath there. Inhale, let's come back to center. And exhale, let's lean towards the left. Keeping your shoulders down and back and the engagement of the abdomen. Wonderful. Coming back to center. Releasing our hands down by our sides. Taking a moment just to ground ourselves back into our mountain pose in Tadasana. Together, let's inhale, reach up. And exhale, carry forward fold, hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, finding length in your collarbones. Exhale, let's step out to plank. Inhale here. And exhale, can we lower all the way down to our stomach? Chin on the mat. Inhale, we're going to take a cobra, so we're just lifting our shoulders and our chest, squeezing the shoulder blades, continuing to find length in our neck. And exhale, let's push back into downward facing dog. Wonderful. We're going to hold this here for just a couple breaths. Once again, you can make this dynamic. You can walk out your dog. Continuing to find length in your spine and your neck. Feeling the energy from your hips down to your heels and your shoulders, down to your palms. Feel yourself pushing the mat away. Feel a lengthening of the spine. Inhale, rise to your toes, bend your knees. Exhale, jump, step, or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to prayer. Wonderful. We're going to do that 2 more times and just a little bit faster, matching every single position with your breath. Wonderful. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plank or jump to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, let's come back to downward facing dog. Wonderful, hold here for a couple breaths. Inhale, rise to your toes. And exhale, jump, step, hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, bring your hands down to prayer. Beautiful. Take a breath here. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Continue to find length in your spine. Exhale, step to plank or jump to chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Find engagement in your shoulders. Feel the energy in your legs and in your arms. Feel the heat that you're starting to build in your body. Beautiful. Rise to your toes. And on the next exhale, jump, step, hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. You make sure that your shoulders are not coming up to your ears and that they're still held back, finding length in your neck. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to prayer. Beautiful. Take a moment, maybe shake it out a little bit. Just reground yourself back in your Tadasana, back into your mountain pose. Alright, we'll change it up this time. Inhale, we'll come to chair position, hips back, arms overhead. Continue to feel the engagement of your abdomen. Shoulders down and back. Hold here for 4, for 3, for 2, you're almost there, and for 1, let's exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, come to downward facing dog. And we'll change things up a little bit right now. Inhale, lift your right leg, 3-legged dog. Exhale, can you bring it between your palms? Getting ready for high lunge. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. Take a moment just to ground yourself. Engage the abdomen. Exhale, palms down to the mat. Option here to take a vinyasa or just to meet back in downward facing dog. And 2 breaths. Beautiful. On the left side, inhale, lift the left leg, three-legged dog. And exhale, place your foot between your palms. Inhale, let's come up to high lunge. Feel the engagement of your back leg, shoulders down and back. Exhale, hands to the mat, come to plank. Either you can chaturanga, up dog, or come straight to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, come up to your toes. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come back to chair, hips down, shoulders back, engaging your legs. Exhale, come up to mountain pose. Wonderful. Take a moment just to catch your breath. And we're going to be doing that one more time, matching our movements with our breath, so a little bit faster this time. And when you're ready, inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plank or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up for three-legged dog. Inhale, foot between your hands. Inhale, up to high lunge. Finding the length of your spine, your crown reaching up to the top of the room. Exhale, back down to plank. Once again, option to take a flow or just to simply meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it between your palms. Inhale, reaching up to high lunge. And exhale, hands down to the mat. Take a vinyasa here, or just meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to your toes, sink your hips. Exhale, travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Inhale, let's come up to a chair pose again. Engage your abdomen. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Shoulders down and back. Exhale, come to stand. Awesome, take a moment, maybe shake it out. Beautiful. We're going to change things up again. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plank or to chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. Wonderful. We're going to lift our right leg again into a three-legged dog. This time, we're going to bend the knee, open up the hips, stacking them. Continue to make sure that your shoulders are squared off to the front of the mat and that you're not opening with your leg. Here you can take a couple of hip opening circles with your right knee, strong circles. Beautiful. And then we're going to step our right leg through, preparing for warrior two. So swing your arms up, come up to a warrior two. Beautiful. And in this position, a couple things to focus on. Make sure we're still engaging the abdomen. We're tucking the tailbone. You want to make sure that your right knee tracks over your right toes. There's no collapsing of the knee in this position. And make sure your back leg is engaged 100%. Wonderful. We're going to hold this position, just gazing over the right fingers. Inhale. And on your exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper. Wonderful. Let's flip our right palm so it's facing upwards, drop our left arm, come into a reverse warrior, reaching up and back, finding length in the right side body, finding length in the spine. Let's straighten out that leg. Reverse triangle. Awesome, come up to warrior two again. And now, to prepare for triangle, maybe bring the back foot in just a tiny bit, extending the front foot, arms up to the side, reach forward with your right arm, left hips go back, and hinge forward. Your right palm should come to rest by your right calf. This position, we want to focus on lengthening the spine. Doesn't matter if your hand touches the ground or not. We want to continue to find length in the spine, feeling the opening of the left side body. Maybe lean backwards just a little bit, as if you're resting against a wall. And if your neck allows it, gaze to the ceiling. Awesome. Can we drop our left hand to our left hip, coming into half moon? Our right palm is going to go towards the mat, lifting our left leg, stacking left hips over right. Find balance in this position. Oh, and if you stumble, that's all right. Just enjoy the way your body moves and responds to every movement. Maybe take a bend in the right knee. And if your body allows it, maybe open up your left hand. Wonderful. Maybe stumble, that's all right. Take yourself a little less seriously in this position. Explore the way your body moves and how your body responds. All right, coming back to warrior two. First, picture the position you want to land in. And with control, step your left foot back. Warrior two. Awesome. All right, I'm going to flip around to face everyone to make this explanation easier. You're going to pivot the right foot back so it's parallel to the left foot. Hands on your hips. Inhale, and can we hinge forward, bending our knees, forward fold. A wide-legged forward fold, actually. Hands come to either the calves, come to the ankles, or come down to the mat. Continuing to find length in your spine, shoulders away from the ears. Maybe we want to sway a bit in this position. Just listen to your body, listen to what it wants. Don't push anything. Maybe let's breathe together. Inhale. And exhale with an audible relax in this position. Beautiful. And slowly, can we roll ourselves up? Vertebrae by vertebrae. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Let's pivot our heels inwards, our toes facing out now. And can we drop into a goddess pose? Hands can be at prayer, hands can be on your hips. Hands can be up in the sky, reaching up towards the sky like you're a tree growing from the roots. Whatever feels best for your practice, whatever your body needs in the moment. Maybe you want to take a couple pulses. Maybe you want to sway like you're actually a tree billowing in the wind. Wonderful. Appreciate every sensation in your body. Appreciate every movement. Now let's come up, straighten our legs. Can we heel toe our toes, our feet together? And let's come back to the front of our mat. And we're going to repeat everything on the left side. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plank. or to chaturanga. Let's flow back to down dog. Awesome. Left leg, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open the hip, and just stack the hips. Once again, remembering to square off your shoulders to the front of the mat. So maybe that means putting more pressure and weight onto your left palm. Here, let's open up the hips with some hip circles. Nice and slow and gentle. Awesome. Bring your left foot through. We're coming up into warrior two. So plant the right heel, cartwheel your arms up. Take a moment here to settle into the position. Feel the engagement of your abdomen, feel the engagement of your back leg. Shoulders down and back. And gaze over the left fingers. Ground yourself into this position. And on the next exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper. Beautiful. Flip your palm, drop your right arm, reach up and back. Reverse warrior. Peaceful warrior, sorry. Extend the left knee, reverse triangle. There we go. Come back into warrior two. Maybe heel toe your back foot in just a little bit, preparing for triangle. Straightening your left leg, arms up. Reach the left arm forward, right hips go back, and hinge forward into a triangle position. Remember, it doesn't matter where where your left hand falls. We're going to focus on straightening out the spine. Feel the engagement of the abdomen here. And if your neck allows it, maybe gaze up to your top hand. And coming into half moon, right hand, right hip. Left hand will go onto the mat, pushing yourself up, stacking your hips. Feel the engagement of your right leg, your right foot here, taking a bend in the left knee. And if you're ready, maybe opening yourself up. Beautiful. Once again, if you fall, if you stumble, that's all right. All part of the process of life. You're going to stumble and fall many, many times along the way. Coming back to warrior two, gently lifting up, placing your right foot back down, warrior two. Turning your left foot in so it's parallel to the right foot. This time we're going to clasp our hands behind our back, opening up our chest with an inhale. And exhale, can we hinge forward again? Hands still clasped. This time stretching out the shoulders. Make sure your shoulders are still down and back in this position. Still have room to shake your head no, nod your head yes. Keeping a bend in the knees. Let's just release our hands, bring them back to the mat. Just hold this forward fold for a breath. Hands to your hips, engaging the knees, engaging the abdomen. Let's come up with a straight spine. Wonderful. Bring your feet together, jump, step, hop. Let's come up to the front of our mat. We're going to come into a couple balancing positions now, starting off with our eagle. So taking a moment just to maybe shake things out, reground yourself into your mountain pose. And we're going to slowly begin to transfer our weight onto our right leg. Gently transferring weight there, lift the left knee, and bind it over the right. In the meantime, we'll bring our arms up, left elbow will go under the right, and take your binded arms for eagle. In this position, focus on drawing towards the midline, feeling the space in your shoulder blades. Engage the core, engage the legs. Hold for 3, for 2. Last breath. And wonderful. With precision, with concentration, unwind yourself. And shake it out. Notice how your right side may feel different from your left side. And we'll move onto our left leg. Shifting the weight to your left foot, feeling the toes spread as we lift the right knee and hook it over the left leg. And with our arms, our right arm will go under our left leg, left arm this time. Wrapping our arms together. And if these arm binds are too difficult for you, feel free just to grasp onto opposite shoulders. Here, as we engage the arms, feel like your shoulder blades are pushing apart. Continuing to drawing yourself towards the midline with your legs, core engaged. Hold for 3. Maybe sink a little bit deeper, 2. And 1. With control, can you unwind? Awesome. Shake it out. Arms and legs. And let's spread our heels, our feet slightly more than hip width apart. We are going to now exhale, hinge forward, into a forward fold. Option now to take peace fingers and hook them through your big toes, or to fully place your palms underneath your feet so that the back of your hand is against the mat and your palms are against the palm of your foot, the sole of your foot. This position here, maybe take a bend in the knees, feeling the lengthening of the spine, shoulders down and back. Listening to your body to see where you're at. Level 1, just a forward fold. Level 2, grabbing your toes, the big toe with your peace fingers. Or level 3, palms underneath your feet. Can you shake your head no? Can you shake your head yes? Beautiful. Unhooking your hands wherever they are. And just turning your toes out, bring your heels in. And we're coming down into Malasana, or yogic squat. Slowly lowering your hips, hands to prayer, with your elbows against your inner thighs. Now, be aware of how your body feels in this position. If you cannot maintain a straight spine with your shoulders down and back, and your shoulders away from your ears, maybe bring your hips up a little bit higher. Also the option to place a bolster underneath your hips so you have somewhere to rest upon. Be very conscious of how your body rests in this position. You'll likely need to engage your glutes and engage your hips in order to hold your body in a position that feels most comfortable for you. Just breathe. Maybe you want to rock from side to side. Maybe as you gain more comfort in your body, your hips will sink a little bit deeper. This whole time, maintaining straight spine. Feeling the length from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Wonderful. Next, we're going to actually move into crow pose. If this pose is too much for you, feel free to stay in your yoga squat. But if you're ready for crow pose, or if crow is in your practice, you can bring your feet together, or your heels together, your toes apart, palms out on the mat, and just bringing yourself in to your crow. And wherever you are, hold for 3, hold for 2, and 1. Option to come out in whatever way feels comfortable for you. You can take a vinyasa, or you can just meet back in downward facing dog. So you're cuddling out your dog here, noticing how your body feels different. On the next inhale, lift your right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, can you bring it between your palms in a high lunge position with our hands still on the ground. On the inhale, we're going to keep our left palm grounded, reaching our right arm up to the sky, opening up our chest to the right side of the room. We're going to continue to find length in our spine here. Make sure you're not sinking into the bottom shoulder, rather pushing up and away. Level 1 is to stay here, or level 2, we can come on up into a twisted high lunge. Continue to find length in our spine, engagement in the legs, and if you're feeling up to it, maybe gaze over your right shoulder. Wonderful. Let's cartwheel our hands back down to plank and take your chaturanga, upward facing dog, to down dog. Beautiful. Now onto our left side. Our left foot is going to go up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, can we bring our left foot in between our palms? On the inhale, grounding our right palm, lifting up our left arm, and opening our chest to the left side of the room. Continuing to find length in the spine, length in the neck. Option, just to keep yourself in this position. Or on the next inhale, come up to your high lunge. Holding this twist. Shoulders down and back. Engagement of the abdomen. Maybe gaze over your left shoulder. Beautiful. Arms down to the mat and take your flow. And let's come back to our downward facing dog. Gently lowering the knees. Child's pose. You can keep your arms out in front of you, or you can keep them by your side. And we'll just breathe here for a few breaths. When you're ready, come to a seated position on your heels, and let's swing our legs forward. Take a moment here to arrange yourself, legs out in front of you, arms by your side, helping to support your spine, helping to support your upper body. And we'll sit just for a couple breaths in this posture, keeping engagement in the abdomen, your shoulders down and back. Feel your heels drawing towards your hips. This should be a very active posture. Feeling the lengthening of your spine from tailbone to the crown of your head. Hold for one more breath. And let it go. We'll bring our right knee into our body. And we're actually going to place the right foot sole against our inner left thigh. Just opening up. Your left leg is still going to be straight out in front of you, not off to a side, straight out in front of you as if it never moved. On your next inhale, we reach our arms up to the sky, finding length in the spine. Exhale, fold over your left foot. Wonderful. Wherever your arms come down to, just leave them there. Maybe they grab onto your foot. Maybe they're just down by your shin. Making sure to roll the shoulders down and back, still creating length in the neck. You can have a slight micro bend of the left knee. And with every exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper into your left leg. Wonderful. Inhale, come up. Exhale, we can lower our arms. We're going to plant our right foot onto the ground with our knee still bent. The right arm comes behind us like a little kickstand, keeping our back straight. Inhale, reach up with the left arm. Exhale, bring your left elbow to your right outer thigh and twist. With every inhale, can we find our spine getting a little straighter? With every exhale, maybe twist a little bit deeper. Beautiful. Feeling the opening of the chest. Gentle twist of the spine. The breath going deeper into our belly. Beautiful. Can you bring both hands over to your left side? Taking a counter stretch just for one breath. And coming back to center. Let's switch out our feet. Our left sole is going to come to our right inner thigh. Inhale, reach the leg, arms up. And exhale, fold over our right foot. Wonderful. Finding length in the spine here, the shoulders down and back. Slight bend of the right knee. Just surrender yourself into this position. Surrender yourself into your body. Find comfort, find stillness. Can you accept your body for the way that it moves and the way that it stretches and bends? Inhale, reach past your foot and up to the sky. Exhale, bring your arms down. Let's plant our left foot, keeping the knee still bent. Left arm behind you, reaching the right arm to the sky. Inhale, and exhale, let's twist to the other side. Our right elbow will come to our left outer thigh. With every inhale, finding more length in the spine. With every exhale, a deeper twist. Continue to keep your shoulders down and back in this position. No scrunching up to the ears. Just breathe, sending deep belly breaths. Wonderful. One more breath. Inhale. Can we exhale? Bringing both hands over to your right side. Just one breath, counter stretch. Awesome. And stretching your left foot to meet your right. All right, take a moment just to settle yourself back into your Dandasana. We're going to reach up with the inhale, find length in the spine, and exhale, can we fold over our legs? Once again, trying your best to hinge from the hips, letting your arms rest wherever is comfortable, down by your shins, or if you can, take peace fingers between your two big toes, or just grab on the outer edges of your feet. Leading with your chest here. So you want to make sure that your shoulders are not up by your ears, they're down and back. You find length and space in your collarbones and in your chest. With every exhale, can we fold just a little bit deeper? Inhale, reaching past your feet and up to the sky. Exhale, bringing your palms down. Maybe just taking a minute to curl yourself up into a little ball, rocking from side to side. Giving each knee a little kiss, thanking it for all that it does for you. Shift a little bit further, maybe to your center of the mat if you aren't already there. Our hands come to our thighs. Let's once again, find length in your spine, the engagement of the abdomen, opening of the chest. And we're coming up into our oat pose. So find that point of balance on your glutes where you can lift up your feet, still finding length in the spine, engaging navel to your spine. Level 1 is just to hold here with your arms on your legs. Level 2, maybe you want to reach your arms forward. And ever so slowly, if you want for level 3, you can begin to extend your legs up to the sky. We'll hold for 3, hold for 2, and 1. Let's relax and bring your body down to the mat, keeping your legs still bent. Preparing for bridge. Take a moment just to settle in. Maybe you want to windshield wiper your knees from side to side. We'll be taking 3 rounds of bridge here. So you want to have your feet planted about hip width apart, wherever is comfortable. You want to fully exhale. And on your next inhale, we'll raise our glutes, engaging our legs. And you want to maintain a parallel with your knees and with your legs. No knees caving in, no knees caving outwards. Maintaining that parallel distance. And if you, level 1, we can just keep our arms to our sides. Level 2, maybe scoot your shoulders underneath you, clasping your hands, holding for 3, holding for 2, and 1. You can roll out vertebrae by vertebrae. Beautiful. Take a moment here. Rock out your hips, rock out your knees. Before we come back up to our second round of bridge. So exhale fully out. On your next inhale, lifting your hips, lifting your glutes, opening your chest. Level 1, hands by your sides. Level 2, wiggling your shoulders underneath you, clasping the hands underneath your glutes. Once again, engaging your thighs so that your knees will remain parallel to one another. Holding for 3, for 2, and 1. Gently rolling yourself back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. For our last round, if wheel is in your practice, go ahead and take wheel. But if not, feel free to take bridge with me once more. Exhaling all the way out. And on your inhale, lifting your hips, lifting your glutes, and we'll hold for 5 breaths, either wheel or bridge. 3, 2, And 1. Wonderful. Roll yourself out once more, vertebrae by vertebrae. Maybe hugging our knees in towards our chest. Maybe lifting up and curling up tightly into a little ball. Maybe rocking from side to side, just finding release in your hips, release in your back. Beautiful. Let's extend our left knee, keeping our right knee in close to our body. And on the next exhale, can we bring our right knee over to our left side? Our right arm going out like a T, gazing over the right shoulder for a spinal twist. Feel the breaths going to the deepest parts of your belly. Just surrendering yourself. Allowing your body to rest in comfort in this position. And next inhale, engaging the core, bringing yourself back to center, and switching out your knees. Wonderful. Holding your left knee in close to your body, and on your exhale, bringing it to your right side. Maybe your gaze goes over the left shoulder, your left arm extended. Feel your breath slowing down. Feel the lengthening of the inhale. Feel the lengthening of the exhale. Rise and the fall of your belly in this position. Wonderful. Bring your left knee back up, engaging your core as you bring yourself to center. Can you slowly extend out your left leg? You can find yourself in Shavasana. Your legs slightly open, your arms outside of your body. Maybe gently closing your eyes. Can you notice how your body feels different now compared to the beginning of the practice? Maybe you've opened some areas of tension, or maybe you've created new ones. Notice these differences and honor how your body has changed and how it will continue to change from moment to moment, from day to day, bringing in something new for you to experience every moment, every day. Can we continue to lie in Shavasana and maybe slowing our breath? Feeling greater awareness and connection between our breath, between our body. And for the next few moments, I want you to focus and count your breaths. So on every inhale, think of the number 1. And on the exhale, think of the number 2. Inhale, thinking of 3. Exhale, focus on the number 4. Can we continue with that pattern? Every inhale, focusing on the next number, and every exhale, the number after that. If thoughts come into your mind, Or if you lose track of your number, that's okay. Just gently guide yourself back to your practice, to your breath, to whatever number you think you're on. Slowly feeling your inhales get a little bit longer and your exhales get a little bit longer. Let's bring our attention slowly back to our body, back to the room. Notice the points of contact between your body and the mat. Maybe the back of your heels, your glutes, shoulder blades, skull. Slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring yourself back to the present space and to your present body. Together, can we inhale, reaching our arms up above our bodies, filling our lungs with breath and retaining for just a moment. And exhale, let it all go. Maybe roll over onto your right side body when you're ready, creating a little cushion with your right arm. And slowly bringing yourself to seated. Gently opening your eyes, can we bring our hands to prayer? And thank you for your energy today, for your presence, for your commitment to the practice, for your commitment to yourself, allowing yourself to honor your body, allowing yourself to just be present with yourself. I hope you continue to bring this energy and this awareness to everything you do today, with light,